Welcome to My Daily Thread. It's a great little place to get a snippet of wisdom from the yoga and the meditation masters to start or to end your day. I'm Jeff Lichty. All right, everyone, welcome back to the show. We are My Daily Thread, looking for the snippets of wisdom from the yoga and the meditation masters, from Patanjali specifically at this moment. We've been talking about ahiṁsā, and specifically ahiṁsā pratiṣṭhāyām, and that comes from the second chapter, verse 35 of the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. Remember, when we talk about the yamas, we are really talking, both the yamas and the niyamas, the first two limbs of Ashtanga yoga. If you recall from our earlier episodes, these are moral and ethical disciplines. They're difficult. It's simple, but it's not easy. They are a means to managing our lives, our focus, our concentration, a way to direct our attention that will create good relationships. That's what the yamas are really about. It's about how do I relate to others. And then the niyamas, we'll get to them later, but that's how do we relate to ourselves. Now, ahiṁsā is the chief yama. This idea of non-harming, non-violence. And we've been talking about that for the last couple episodes. We listed some wonderful examples of people who are practicing non-harming or ahiṁsā. They may not know it to be that, but when we see the results of their actions, we understand that they create peace all around them. That peace just happens in their presence because of who they are, who they have become. And this is ahiṁsā pratiṣṭhāyām, someone who is firmly established in this type of behavior, in this way of living, in this practice of life. And still, I want us to remember, it's not just people that are famous. Maybe you had a grandmother or grandfather. Maybe you have a parent who listens without interrupting. Maybe you've got a friend who stays calm even when you're angry. Ooh, could you be like that? Do you have a teacher who never raises their voices yet can still hold the whole classroom, keep the attention of everyone, and keep it in a peaceful manner? Could we aspire to be that type of person? These people who hold ahiṁsā pratiṣṭhāyām, they are just so steady in themselves that they are the embodiment of really what Patanjali taught us right from that very early sutra, tada drashtahu svarupe vastanam. Let that person reside in their own true nature. One of the goals of yoga, to reside in our own true nature. It's not a moment. It's not just a moment. It's a state of being. And here's an important point. It's not a performance. It is something that we embody through and through into ourselves at every level. Our world and our culture is completely enamored with performance, with the idea of performing at the highest level. Hustle to get this, hustle to get that. And all of it is not worth a thing if we do not have peace, if we do not have contentment. Every day ahiṁsā, every day cultivating that kind of character, that quality inside around that person, their safety. Now, in order to be that kind of person, you have to cultivate that inside. Ahiṁsā must apply to yourself. Are you doing the things that are supportive and nurturing of your body, mind, and spirit? Or are you pushing yourself to that next level that creates anger, animosity, or restlessness, irritability, and discontent? We cannot give away that which we don't have. So if you're still not sold on ahiṁsā, cultivating non-harming towards others as a practice or towards yourself as a practice, I want you to think about it with this little story that Zig sent me. She asks me to kill the spider. Instead, I get the most peaceful weapons I can find. I take a cup and a napkin. I catch the spider, put it outside, and allow it to walk away. If I am ever caught in the wrong place at the wrong time, just being alive and not bothering anyone, I hope I am greeted with the same kind of mercy. Rudy Francisco. If you don't believe in ahiṁsā, there's some karma that'll be played out in our lives. I hope that I'm greeted with the same kind of mercy. Enough for today, friends, and let's take it all up again tomorrow. Om, peace out.